Hey everyone, I thought I'd pop on as I have two of the new, soon-to-be-released Revlon Ultra HD Lipsticks to share with you. There will be 14 shades. They're all named after plants and flowers, which I think is a lovely touch. I'm not quite sure how many shades they've launched in the States. I think it's still about the same, because usually there's a bit of a discrepancy, especially with drugstore items when they're released over here, and sometimes we don't get the shades that the States do, like the Revlon lip butters, but I don't think they've done that this time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've got all the same shades, which is fabulous. So the Ultra HD lipsticks look like this. I do like the casing. I think it's kind of different for them. It's a similar kind of deal as the Revlon lip butters, but these are silver and the lids don't correspond necessarily with the shade in the bullet. I do like them, but they do have the shade on the bottom. So as I said, I have two. The first one I'll share with you is the one that I'm wearing, which I've absolutely fallen in love with, and this one is Hibiscus. It's 860. Absolutely stunning shade, perfect for this time of year, from spring into early summer. It's such a gorgeous shade, and funnily enough I thought I might have, when it arrived, a colour like this, but I don't. I've either got kind of red based oranges or really quite tangerine oranges, but this is actually the brightest one that I found in my collection, so that's really nice. They're beautiful on. If I just show you a little clip now of applying it, they go on very smooth. They're kind of a similar texture, I suppose, off the bat as the lip butters, but they've got more pigmentation. Because they're Ultra HD, they're very pigmented in the first swipe. You can layer them up. Sometimes the application is a little bit patchy, but all you need to do is just go straight over the top of that again, and it's good to go. You kind of fix that. They do go on very well. I couldn't place the scent. And it's kind of like a fruity taste, but the scent of it is marshmallows. I was looking around for kind of a description of the scent because I couldn't put my finger on what it was, and someone on Instagram said that it was kind of marshmallows, and that's very true. So it's a lovely scent, really nice. So as you can see, the application, very nice. They go on lovely. The wear time, it's not fabulous, I would say. The wear time isn't like, for instance, say a matte lipstick. It's not going to last as long as that, and if you're eating and drinking, it does tend to wear a little bit more, as you would expect, throughout the day. But I mean, if you're not really doing anything excessive like that, they do last a little bit longer. I'd say the wear time is probably the same as the lip butters, so if you've worn those, you'll have a kind of frame of reference. So as I said, the one I was just putting on in that clip was Hibiscus. It's the one I have on now. Beautiful. 14 shades to choose from. You've got your reds, you've got your darks, you've got your kind of in-between colours, nice pinky shades, really bright reds, gorgeous. So that one is Hibiscus, absolutely my favourite. I think if you're kind of into your oranges and your tangerine shades, this one is a definite yes for me, for the drugstore brand, but definitely from this range, because I haven't seen a shade like this from a drugstore brand, so props to Revlon for coming out with that. So that is Hibiscus. And the next one I have is Rose, which is just beautiful, and this is one of the more kind of everyday wearable shades. It's such a pretty colour. If I just swatch it on the back of my hand, I know people prefer lip swatches, but I want to kind of give you an idea of the pigmentation when you swatch them. So that's Rose. Isn't that beautiful? And that was just one swipe. Absolutely gorgeous. They do have kind of a glossy overtone to them, which, funnily enough, that glossy kind of sheen doesn't actually wear off throughout the day, so that's nice, because usually it just wears off and you're kind of just left with the colour. They stay very well, and they do have a tendency to stain the lips, which I think is probably something to do with the Ultra HD formulation, because, you know, they do stain the lips, which is nice, because it's not like a lip balm consistency where you drink one thing and it just comes straight off in your glass. So I like that. They do stain the lips a little bit, but they're not drying, and they don't kind of feel like, oh my god, I'm wearing something on my lips. They're very nice. They're an interesting consistency, not flaking, not chalky in the slightest, but not slippery, if you see what I mean. So they're a lovely consistency. So Rose, I think, is a contender for the spring and summer, for everyone's kind of everyday shade. It's so pretty. And the thing that I've noticed with the two that I have, I'm sure it's probably indicative of the whole line, but the thing I've noticed about these Ultra HD lipsticks is the tube in the bullet is the same as the tube you get when you put it on your lips, which is nice. There's no discrepancy with kind of the pigmentation or the shade being off. And I have very pigmented lips, so I thought maybe they wouldn't come out the same as they do on the swatches on the lips, but they do. They come out very well, so I really like them. They are available from the 26th of April, I believe, I believe. There wasn't a date on the press release. They said they'd be available from April, but I went and looked at Boots and online and they're not available yet, so I guess that's right. I guess the 26th of April they will be available. Lovely shades, really. I think you should pick up one or two. I think they're gorgeous. I don't know whether they have a deal on them for Boots and Superdrug. They might do, as they're a new release, so keep your eyes peeled for those. They are lovely. So yes, just a little review, because I do have two of them and they are really lovely. So if you're going to pick some up, let me know which ones you're going to pick up. And yeah, if you've already picked them up, because they're already available in the States, let me know which ones you liked the best. So I would definitely, however, recommend Hibiscus, which is the one I have on. It's beautiful. So I hope you enjoy that, guys. In case you're interested, a little sneak peek of something that will be released very, very soon in the UK. And if you've got any questions about them, leave me a comment down below and I'll try and answer that for you. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.